Welcome back. Now the news, the Central Bank of Nigeria has lifted the ban on 43 items previously restricted from access in foreign exchange. This means that importers of the 43 items, which includes rice, cement, meat, poultry and others, can now freely purchase forex from the official window at cheaper rates. Now, the Apex Bank says it will also boost liquidity in the foreign exchange market by intervening from time to time. It also says the intervention will decrease gradually when market liquidity improves. Now, the banking regulator pledges to continue to promote orderliness and professional conduct. It also says it has set the attainment of a single forex market as one of its goals, and consultations are ongoing with market participants to achieve the goal. Now, the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry has challenged building industry experts to come up with workable policies that will help government at all levels to work towards reducing the housing deficit in the country. The scourge, which has been at an all-time rise, is currently estimated to be 28 million. And this means that the country needs these housing units to provide adequately for its citizens. The LCCI President Olawale Cole made the call at the 2023 Lagos Property Conference in Lagos. President of Knight Frank Okosun, Nigeria, says to adequately face the huge housing deficit, government needs to take proactive steps in solving the high demand issue. Now, Chartered Institute of Bankers has unveiled agency banking certification for point-of-sale agents, a national identification number, and a bank verification number agents as well, and agent banking staff in banks and fintech firms as well. The initiative, according to a release from the Institute, was introduced at its 16th annual conference in Abuja to boost the system for financial inclusion. Joining us from our Abuja studio to discuss further is Fasasi, Sarafadeen, member CIBN Subcommittee on Agent Banking Certification Program. It's good to have you with us. So let's start. What is the Agency Banking Certification Program? Good to have you. So what do you make of the Agency Banking Certification Program? Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Nice meeting you again. Agency Banking Certification Program is actually a sort of certification program that is meant to actually upgrade and equip over 1.7 million existing agents banking agents in Nigeria today. It has been a sort of it's been a lot of the industry has been yearning for this certification for long. Because you cannot roll out over 1.7 million agents across Nigeria to be handling, banking transactions without properly being certified. We discovered that agent banking has now replaced, most of the services in the banking sectors today. In fact, most of the conventional banks are now shutting down because, of course, they are shutting down their branches and they are deploying agents to fill such spaces. So that means if there is a certification to be a customer service at the customer desk in the bank, there is certification to be a retail banking officer, there is certification for all category of banking services, then agent banking also require some level of certification. And we are glad that Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, the authority in terms of certifying bankers generally across Nigeria, they have deemed it fit to start this program after 10 good years of experimenting of our engagement in agency banking activities in Nigeria.
Very good. Now, how does this scheme work to strengthen financial inclusion in Nigeria? And of course, the CBN has been touting this for some time now. Yes,
it's really going to be a kind of a booster to the numbers, because what the certification is trying to achieve is to be able to transform the quantity that we have achieved in terms of numbers of agents across nook and crannies of Nigeria. So transforming that quantity into quality is actually the main objective of this certification. And when we are looking at financial inclusion generally, it has a connection. There is a direct relationship between financial inclusion and poverty eradication. It is only when people have access to financial services, that is when they can actually, be out of poverty. In layman language, if you are still keeping money under your pillow, there is no feasibility to your transaction. So that means you may not be able to, there is no basis for scoring you by the banks to even advance you facility or to give you grants, because they cannot actually have feasibility to your transaction. But now with agent location across nook and crannies of Nigeria, then they have feasibility to transactions that are happening in such access. So now we are looking at now making the best out of the numbers that we have. There are certain services that have been taken away from agent location because of lack of compliance, because of inadequate knowledge. Like recently, enumeration or enrollment of national identity number was actually suspended from front-end partners, which are the agents, because of what? Because of infractions, across agent location, bypass, modifications, unauthorized transactions, because agents are not certified and they have nothing to lose. But now, when you sit for this exam, you have something to lose. You don't want to lose your certificate. So you are more careful. So it's going to give us, the necessary product that Nigerians need in terms of access to ability to do national identity, and also account opening. A lot of banks have also stopped opening account at agent location, whereas financial inclusion is meant for those rural locations. A lot of them are excluded. They don't have bank account. And the closest branch to them is the agent location. The banks are usually far apart to most of these excluded communities. But when they are not equipped, when they are not trained, there will be a problem. So because of that, a lot of banks also, they are waiting for this certification to be able to return that service back to that last mile. Another one is security situation. A lot of agents, untrained agents today, you will see them processing transaction of 1 million naira at a go, 2 million naira at a go. Fraudsters has also identified agent location as a very soft target for them to carry out their trial, because they know that the person there even is not doing any due diligence, no bookkeeping, no record keeping, and that is why a lot of agents are landing in police net today, because when police are doing investigations, they terminate those such investigations at agent location, because when you get to agent location and they discover that you don't even have record of the person that cashed out from your location or that deposit to your location, then that make them to stop their investigation at that agent point and charge that agent not for breach of procedure, but for that criminal act that he did not it was not responsible for. So it is important for us to really train them, and we are happy that CIBN is coming on board. Thank you.
Very good. Fasasi Sarafadeen Atonda, member CIBN Committee on Agent Banking Certification. I'd like to thank you for enlightening us on that scheme. It's good to have you.